Hello folks, welcome to another anime review, and get my drinks. So today we're going to be reviewing two anime. It's Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan, which came out in 2010. I'm not even going to try the Japanese. Let's see here. Nura Rihoyon no Maga. Yeah, okay, there you go. Whoa. 1 second while I get my cigar relit. Yeah, some ambers came off there. Anyways, so now this one, normally, like I say, the animes is, got the 15-year-old kid that's saving the world. Now this one, they go down even lower. It's a 12-year-old kid. Yeah, and the only reason I watch is because this 12-year-old kid, during the daytime, because he's 1/4 demon, so during the daytime he's human, and at night time he transforms into his demon, into his, I guess, his demon. Trying to think of the word. Yeah, so basically, when he turns into a demon, he's basically in an adult body, but he's still, of course, a 12-year-old kid. So, yeah, so this anime has, it does have some, I guess I'll cover it, it does have a little bit of romance. Because there's kind of a romance between him, the Oni, was that Yuki Oni, which is the snow woman, and a human girl. Now this does have some, it's not school based, but it does have some schools in it. So at school, he somehow joins a demon, it's called a demon search club. That's one of, I guess, one of his school. I wouldn't call him one of his school buddy, but he's just because he happens to be buddy with this one human girl, who's also in the club. He gets pulled into the club, and of course he is the he is supposed to be like the third successor of his demon clan, which is the I forgot what's called, I guess the Nura demon clan. It's Nura. There's really just a little bit of blood, not a whole lot of gore. There's a lot of fight scenes, but again, like I said, there's a little bit of blood. I don't know if they edited the blood or if they left it red. Now, I hate animes that edit the blood, makes it white. Might just leave it red. Not a whole lot of gore. Of course, and of course, throughout the anime is that they're trying to get him to accept the position of the third commander of the Nura demon clan, and which he finally accepts. Let's see. I don't remember how many seasons. I think there's two. Yeah, there's 2 seasons. I think a recap movie. OVAs. Now the 2 OVAs, I think there is one movie, but it's like a recap, so I didn't bother watching it. There's 2 OVAs, which the first one I didn't really. I began to watch it, but the first OVA kind of covers. Let's see here. Kind of covers his dad, who gets killed. Which I didn't, I kind of fast forwarded through it. It's like, okay, I'm not interested in it. And then the second OVA, I recommend the second OVA because that one covers his grandfather. who's still alive, and that one shows how he met the Tono clan, which is like the mercenary demon clan. That also shows how his grandfather met the Snow Woman, or at least the mother of the Snow Woman. I was like, okay, because the second OVA is a little bit more interesting because it covers his grandfather, who's actually still alive. His dad, the first OVA covers his dad, little background story on his dad, who of course is dead. Yeah, it has 2 seasons. It kind of leaves off on the second season, and like I said, it's been almost 10 years now because it came out in 2010. It's almost 10 years now. We're not getting any movie, any more OVA, so we're not going to see a season 3 because at the end of season 2, there's a witch. I forget her name. So there's this. So I guess there's this. I guess his father defeated this witch some 400 years ago. Yeah, they're demons, so they live forever. So his father defeated, or was it his grandfather? Anyways, it was either his father or his grandfather who defeated this witch some 400 years ago. And what the witch is trying to do is give birth to like a demon king. So at the end of season 2, she this time she comes back from her 400 year because I guess in her case you can if you kill her, she gets reborn, and each time she gets reborn she gets more powerful. So 400 years later she gets reborn. This time she is successful in giving birth to I guess Uni, UNE, I guess this is what they call the Demon King. And of course they get into a big fight. There's a big ending fight between the third. I forgot the kid's name. I should write this down, but screw it, I'm doing it from memory. Okay, now the cigar is staying lit. So there's a fight. Now I do like. I was going to say so this movie has yokais, which are like spirits in nature. Everything, I guess in Japanese Shinto, everything. One of the neighbors, he's got a damn. I believe it's a replica. I don't think it's the real thing. It looks like a Shelby Cobra. It might. I don't know if it's the real thing. That car that he's driving is worth tens of millions. If that is the real. It looks like the old Shelby Cobra from like the '60s, but I believe it's probably a replica because that's the real thing. Because he drives on the weekends and stuff like that, and on holidays, and I'll see him driving it. I'm like, cool, loud ass car, which I don't mind. Loud ass sports cars are fine with me. But yeah, but if that's the real thing, he's driving a car around that's cost tens of millions. But it's probably a replica. But even a replica, is probably $100,000, even if it's a replica. Anyways, well, what I was going to say? Yes, so this one has yokais, and it also has ayakashis, which is I think the Japanese word for like a ghost, stuff like that. So it has yokais and ayakashis, and of course oni, which is the Japanese word for demon. So it has demons, yokais, ghost. Then what's the other word? Let's see here. The Japanese word for monster. If you watch Pacific Rim. I like Pacific Rim, the movie. It's an action movie. You can leave your brain at the door. Damn it, what's that word? Kaijus. Yes, kaiju. So it's got. Now it doesn't have any kaiju, so it doesn't have any like large beastly monsters. It does have ogres and things like that. Let's see. Yes, it doesn't have any kaiju. It doesn't have any monsters or large monsters. like Godzilla doesn't show up. So they get into a fight, and well, yeah, I was gonna say the one yokai that I like is the natto yokai. If you ever smell Japanese natto, normally natto is eaten for breakfast in Japan, or you can eat it, I guess, anytime you want, but normally they eat it for breakfast. And it smells like stinky socks. It's basically fermented beans. And no, I'm not a fan of it, and you're not going to see me eating it anytime soon. But the yokai I like is the natto yokai. And oh yeah, the OVI number 2 shows how he meets the natto yokai and the and his gang. So basically, there's the natto yokai. There's a and like 3 other ones, and I like that. Out of the yokai, I like him the most. So yes, they get into the fight, and he decides that, hey, the demon king that's born Uni, he decides, hey, I need to go recuperate my strength. If I fight you guys now, he's like, of course, he pretty much kicks their ass. He kicks everybody's ass. And of course, there's a group of I guess, demon slayers called the K clan, K-I-E, the K clan. And for centuries, they're the ones that clan for centuries has been teaching and fighting demons and ghosts. And so at the end, it's them along with the Nura demon clan that's fighting this demon king. And of course, he's kicking everybody's ass. And at the very end, he I don't know why, but at the very end, the demon king goes, "All right, look, I need to go recoup my energy. I was just born. Of course, he's born into an adult body. He's a demon king. I'm gonna go to hell. Well, not. He's going to go to hell. So he opened up this big old portal to hell. All his demon minions follows him to hell. He said, I'm going to go to hell to recuperate my energy. I'm going to come back and kick your ass later. And that's what it ends on. You're like, okay, so where's season 3? When is this demon king going to come back? And they're going to have a big fight. And that's where it ends. So yeah, so definitely check it out. The only reason I stuck with it is because when he switches over to his I guess demon form, he's in an adult form. He acts and speaks adult when he's in that form. The character kind of reminds me of the Inuyasha character. If you've watched Cartoon Network, I don't know if they're still showing that anime. But way back in the day, around 2010, they were showing that anime on Cartoon Network on their Funimation. Well, actually, it was on Adult Swim. And I guess from Adult Swim it changed to Funimation. Yeah, and Funimation, if you're wondering, they are just a distribution house. Because if you watch some anime, it shows the house, the company that makes the anime. Then you'll see the Funimation logo come up. They're just a distributor, and I believe Funimation has kind of dipped their toe into making animes, and I haven't checked any of them out. But for those who watch anime, the Funimation ones are not on level with the Japanese animes. So I'll probably end up checking it out later. See what's going on again. Yeah, so check it out. And second one I'm going to check out that I'm going to go through real quick is Gantz, Gantz. Came out in 2004. Yeah, I remember I watched bits of it back in the day, and I stumbled onto Gantz probably a few years ago, and there's 2 seasons and a movie. I like the movie. The movie is kind of, it is CGI, but it's a nice CGI. It actually looks nice. or at least I think it's like a mix of CGI and hand-drawn animation. So it's not like 100% CGI. But I definitely like the movie. The movie is just basically one big long episode. It's like a 1 hour long episode basically. But I definitely recommend the movie. But basic Gantz is it never said what this thing is, if it's an alien or if it's a god. So basically the 17-year-old kid, he's walking along and damn, I forgot the character's name. Like I say, it's been a few years since I went back and watched it. So the MC is a 17-year-old kid. He somehow gets killed, and then this Gantz, I think his name is Gantz, G-A-N-T, or is it that, or I think Gantz is the thing that brings people back to life. So he gets killed. I think he either gets stabbed or he gets crushed or something like that. And next thing you know, he's materializing in this apartment. And there are other people there already. And those people also were killed and was reanimated by this Gantz thing. and I guess what this Gantz thing does is that it gives them an opportunity to go fight these aliens. So you're given this I guess body armor and weapons, and then when an alien or something shows up, the Gantz will zap you from that apartment room, and you can't leave the apartment. The room, the doors and stuff are locked, and you can't even break out of it. And it will zap you to go fight these aliens. And it's just like a game. For every time you survive, and for every alien you kill, you get extra points, and then you can use these points for certain things, like if you accumulate enough points from surviving missions and killing aliens while you're on the mission, you can use that point to reincarnate yourself, or reincarnate a fallen adventurer, I guess. I don't know what else to call them, because they're not exactly friends. So basically the guy accumulates enough points, and he chooses to reincarnate. I guess in season 1 he chooses to reincarnate this girl, which I guess he has the hots for. And then in season 2, basically and of course there's some friction among the people who are there, because again, these are a bunch of strangers that you're throwing in with a bunch of strangers, going, here's some armor, here's some gun. Now go out and be a team and kill these aliens, which in my opinion is kind of dumb. It's like, okay, if you want to kill aliens, and you need to put like a Navy SEAL type team together where they're buddies. You probably get better results. Yeah, so there are some friction. Yeah, because I think a few of the in season 1, a few of the guys who got reincarnated I think a few of them were Yakuza, so they're thugs. So those guys, they're like, hey, we don't have anything to do with you guys, we're going to do our own thing. One was like a salaryman. Of course, then you had the girl, teenage girl, and this teenage guy, and so he, the girl, and there was the salaryman was like a middle-aged man like me. They team up for season 1, and and I believe in season 2 he accumulates enough points to where he reincarnated himself. Damn it, I forgot. But the problem was that he got killed again. So he reincarnates himself by accumulating enough points, and he gets killed again, and he shows back up in that room. He's like, oh man, son of a bitch, did I get killed again? It's like, yeah, and there's a little screen so it's basically in the middle of the room in this apartment. There's this big black ball, or big black orb, and that's where the weapons and the armors are stored in this big orb that's in the middle of the room. And there's a little monitor screen on it that tells you that hey, you were stabbed by so and so, and you've been reincarnated. And then when they have a mission, the little text will come up on the screen saying what their mission is, what they need to do, and what they need to kill. And I forget what happened at the end of season 2. Yeah, but if you're looking for a anime that's not school, so basically if you're looking for an anime that's not school based, not a mob psych 100 or a 15-year-old kid saves the world, then definitely check out Gantz. It is one of those strange anime that you kind of like, man, what the heck? Scratching it, but then if you watch more, like, okay. And of course, when it comes to animes, I normally give about three episodes. If you're gonna know if you don't like the anime after about 3 episodes. Some anime I'll give to like the 7th episode, just like, okay, I kind of like the idea. I kind of like this. I kind of like where this is going. But I'm not episode 3, but I'm not quite pulled in yet. I'll give it to the 7th episode. And of course, that's for most anime, that's around the midpoint. And by then, you should definitely be able to make up your mind and go, okay, I definitely don't like it. I gave it to 7 episodes. I still don't like it. I'm out. I'm gone. Yeah, so Gantz has 2 episodes, a movie. Definitely check it out. It came out 2004, but the animation is still pretty good. It's I guess for some people, they're like, hey, those anime back in the early 2000s, are definitely, it's better than what's coming out today. Because the thing is that the animations that are coming out today, they're drawn, in my opinion, the drawing's like more vivid. Like the color is more bright. It's not as detailed as the animes that came out in the 2000s. The anime, if you watch the animes that came out in the 2000s, other than the drawing style, you'll notice that those animes are the color is to me is more real. The drawing's a little bit more detailed in a lot of animes that came out in the 2000s compared to what's coming out now, to where it's the color's more vivid, but the drawing is not as, in my opinion, it's not as detailed. Yeah, check it out, and I'll end the video here. Finish my cigar, and no alcohol today, no sake, and of course, I guess I'll try to edit the video to where it's just screen captures, so that the YouTube will allow me to upload the video. I did some where I edited it, and I guess I must have put in a video clip that's too long, and I guess it was over 10 seconds, and I guess the YouTube Century caught it, and I had to end up uploading it on BitChute as opposed to YouTube. So I guess for BitChute uploads, I can do videos. For YouTube, I gotta do screenshots, just so that the centuries don't the matrix centuries don't catch me. Well, that's it. Thank you guys. Enjoy your anime. I guess if you're a kid at home, or if you're a young adult off from college, catch up on your anime. These, of course, a lot of the ones I've gone over are of course older animes, but don't let the age of the animation throw you off. Give them a try, check them out. That way you can compare stuff that came out from like almost 20 years ago. This one came out in 2004, so it was almost 20 years ago. 14 years, about 16 years ago. So check it out. The drawing is still good, and you have a good one.